Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to a video where I'm going to review a 5-year diary. Now, if you're new here, welcome. If not, you know I've done this. I've tried. And this little book has a story. So, what's the short version? The short version is I tried a 5-year diary probably 2 years ago. I bought it online. It was soft cover and it was, I don't know, bigger than this. It was like composition size notebook maybe. It was bigger than that. I don't know. It didn't take. I did it for a little bit. I skipped a lot. I really considered like going back, pulling out my daily diaries and jotting down, and it's not flowing with me. I don't like the feel of it. I don't like the size of it. I don't like any of it. So I did buy one of these in a little grab bag at a thrift store, and I redonated it or something. I don't even remember because I had the other one. And I thought this was too small. Now this one I obviously found at Goodwill a couple weeks ago, and I was going to either buy this or the Hobonichi, and I was going to return this. It was $3 at most. I don't remember what the color of the day was. Yeah. So here we go. I have gone ahead and purchased the Hobonichi 5-year. Now, I've only seen it online. I haven't unboxed it. What is the option here? This I bought off of Amazon, and I think I already have to return it and get another one. So let's just see. But basically, I'm looking. This is a little small, and it's very basic, which might be all I can handle. Let's be honest. It might be all I can handle. It's undated, which is fine. Like you could skip a year, or you could do all sorts of things with it. And it just has like a little box each day, right? It's completely usable and well worth $3. Like well worth $3. This would be, if it had a monthly view in it, I would choose this almost for my health planner, because I would love to see like my weight over 5 years on the same day, or like if I did a competition, or if I did certain things, like I would just love to see that. But I would need a monthly in here. Now we could glue a monthly in here. I don't know. Like I'm a fan of this. Honestly, it's a quick little look, but I am also a fan of a monthly view, very much so. But I've never had a 5-year view. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I have here. I did go ahead and buy the Hobonichi 5-year. So let's take a look. This is the A6 size. It comes in 2 sizes. It comes in the A6 and the A5, obviously, the size of their journals. So I don't think, well, I don't want to spend the money, quite frankly. Like, I really love this format. I've searched for other formats. I've looked online. If you know of another 5-year with this format, please let me know, because that's literally the only reason that I think I'm looking at this journal. And do I even know if I'll use it? So here's the little book, obviously, that comes with it. Now, my question is, and I think that I'm going to return that. Okay, so here's a sample. But I will order an English version. I'm pretty sure this is a Japanese version. So let's see if I can get you in here a little bit closer. Okay. So it's cool because it's predated, right? So this is not like we said. It's got fun white paper. It does have a gentle teal maybe, and a little brown. And that's fine with me. It's lined, obviously. This Yeah, so the paper is definitely cream, which I know about Hobonichi. So it's got all the years in the front, but this is definitely in Japanese. So I don't know if the English version has this in Japanese also. Yeah, 25 to 29. And then here is here is each day has a page as opposed to like 1, 2. This is all for the first. And my thought is, like, you know, I would write here, let's compare the amount of space. I mean, I think they're, I don't know, roughly the same. I don't want to get too techie or, you know, whatever about this. This is an inch wide. Excuse me, my goodness. This is an inch wide, okay? These pages are just over 6. And this is just short of 6. So this one has some more space, obviously, here. I do think that the space on this one is just short of 3, the actual writing space. And this is obviously longer because they give you the whole page. So you have 4 inches there. So, I mean, you know, comparable, right? Now, you can see through here, obviously, that's the Tomo River paper or whatever they're using now. If it's, I believe it's still Tomo River in the 5-year, but my thought was, you know, you would be able to write your thing here, and then if there was a sticker from the day or something special from that day, you could put it in here, or especially on this day, you could maybe write your goals for the 5 years. I don't know. Like, I just thought this space would be nice. There's literally no option here. There's not even like, I mean, there's like a little bit of space over here. Thickness wise, let's see. They're very comparable. Now that's interesting because this book has double the pages, right? That's the difference in paper. For the actual book, this padding, this covers, you know, a little padded, and this one's not, obviously. So here, you know, it lists like 1 for the month and then 13 for the day, but it is all in Japanese and the quote is in Japanese. And if I'm going to use this for 5 years, I would return this and get the English version. And I'm just so like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It's such a weird dialogue in my head. Like, it's a lot of money to spend on a diary that I don't know if I'm going to use. Like, I'm not just like in love with it where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the answer to all my prayers and I absolutely have to have this one in it. Just outwins this. I'm thinking for $3, I could make this one work. That's what I'm thinking. Because I'm not going to put stickers on here just to put stickers on here. For an example, like today, like, I mean, I could, you know, you could put like a little washi tape here of a camera since I'm filming, but I was thinking like more bigger things, or you could write, like you could practice your lettering or practice like if you're doing habits, or like, I just thought this space would be nice to have. I just don't know. But I would return it and get the English one. Now, mind you, we are almost halfway into January. So at this point, whichever book I use, I just wasn't going to write in this if I'm not going to use it. I'd rather gift it to someone or just return it to Goodwill because it's not dated and someone can use it at any point. I could, in essence, skip another whole year of doing this and start next year. That could happen. This one, you know, I need to either, you know, fish or cut bait or whatever they say. Because it's dated. But I'm also wondering, like, it is, you know, it is wider. So as you're holding a pen, and, you know, writing, like it's a little bit more for your hand to sit on type thing, kind of over here. This is very narrow, you know, it's very tiny. So the other thing is here with these lines, it kind of dictates the amount of space or the size of your writing, if you will. On here, obviously it has the boxes. You could use them as lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. My handwriting is nowhere near that small. That's the other issue, is kind of why I choose a little bit bigger things. My handwriting's not tiny. So I would probably at least use 2 lines. So you'd get like 3 lines of kind of recording in here if you want, but you could write really big on here. Then you could write big on here too. It would just go over these lines, obviously. I mean, but I'm just saying my brain automatically is like, ooh, lines, you write on the lines. Yeah, so I don't know. Here's the flip. There's nothing in here. It goes right from, it gives you the 5 years of the yearly little calendars. Like, you know, you could, I don't know what, I don't even have an idea. I don't even know if I would use this at all. You could like highlight the days you've journaled and make sure they're done, I guess. I don't know. And then it goes straight into, you know, the pages. They are tabbed, so you can at least, you know, January, February, March, April, May, June. You could go straight to January, February, March, April, May. Oh, I see. June here. You could go sort of to, you know, the month, but it does have the ribbon bookmark. And so, you know, it goes all the way through the year. And then at the end of the year, the last day, and then it has like 1 page of summary, if you will, if you wanted to, I don't know, write highlights or write, again, you could track things in here. You could put a picture, you know, whatever. It has 1 page per year. That's 28 and 29, and then just a gentle reminder page. Remember this, I don't know, gifts, and an address page. Lists, that's kind of a fun one. That's kind of a fun one. I don't know if I've seen this in other journals that they have. And I don't know what this is. I'm sure that little book tells us, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not like in love with it. I don't, I'm not going to keep this one. I can tell you that. Because if I'm going to do this, I want an English version. Let me just see what it says for that last. Oh, I can't because it's not even translated. Yeah. So, I don't know. What do you think? Do you keep a 5-year? I need your help. My gut is saying just do this and just see if you can do it. Like, be disciplined enough, and I don't know. I wanted to say earn the 5-year Hobonichi. That's so bad. That's like really crazy self-talk. And it's not that this one sells for $3. Like on Amazon, I think it's 16 or 20. I don't know, 15. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I don't know. I'm not like I said, I'm not in love with this where I'm like, oh my gosh, I knew it when I had to touch it and it's amazing. Like, I don't even know. So that being said, I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to keep this one. I don't know if I'll order the English one or not. Again, it's a chunk of change and I'm just not too sure it's worth it for me. Will you let me know? What are your thoughts? Are you guys doing a 5-year? Does anybody do a 5-year? And if so, which one do you use? That would be great. Again, I'm going to have to backdate anything I do at this point. I'm going to have to go through my daily, journal, and thank goodness we keep it, and write a couple highlights. Again, it doesn't even have to be a daily journal. You could use this for anything. You could do it if you're writing a book. It could be 1 line a day in a book, or a journal, or music, or poetry, or practicing lettering. You could use this for almost, anything you want. So I think the practice part is really good, and the discipline part for me is really good. But I won't be keeping this Hobonichi specifically because this is not an English version, which I didn't know when I ordered it, and I'm not too sure it's worth the cost for me. And I don't even know if I'm tempted by the A5. Like, I don't know if the A5 would be a better size. In essence, this is an A5. This is not a Hobonichi, but this size. And I think I'd have a lot of blank stuff over here because, again, it's not a journal. I don't want to put 5 years worth of stuff in here and make it super fat. So it would just be for occasional stickers and stuff like that. So I think if that's the case, then I'm going to maybe stick with this. But I had to look at it. I had to touch it and see it. And I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I know I sound crazy. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for being here, you guys. I appreciate your patience and understanding, and feedback that's not judgmental. I know it's crazy. Let me know your thoughts, and then we'll come back and have another conversation. Okay? Have a great day, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.